Hey, beautiful souls. How's everyone doing? Happy Saturday. I'm Shayla Nicole with Pure Love Healing. Welcome to my channel. And today we're going to do a 3-card pick. All right. Welcome. Today we're going to figure out what your higher self needs to know. If you like this video, please like, subscribe to my channel for fun little daily 1-card picks and then the longer picks during the weekend. So thanks for joining. I'm also having a hypnotherapy session this Friday, past life regression. So if you've ever wanted to know who you were in a past life, then definitely sign up on my website. So let's get started, guys. Thank you for being a part of my channel. So which deck speaks to you? Is it our Pure Romance deck? Pure Magic? Is it our Pure Magic deck? And take your time, let the colors resonate. Is it our Mystic Martian deck? Is it our Mystic Martian deck? Or is it our Shapeshifter deck? Where are all my Shapeshifters? Which deck is calling you? Which deck is calling your name? Which deck is speaking to you? Which deck is resonating the most with your spirit today? Okay. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share which deck is speaking to you. So before we start, I like to cleanse our deck. So I've got my selenite and I'm just going to cleanse our decks. And we're going to thank the spirits for being with us to give us clarity, wisdom, and knowledge and give us a clear message today that can be communicated. So if you picked the Pure Romance, Pure Magic, I always like to say Pure Romance, but Pure Magic deck, this one is for you. This reading is for you. We're going to find out what your higher self wants you to know, what your future self wants you to know. All right, Mother, Father, Spirit Guides, Angels of the White Light, we thank you for this energy we are exchanging. And we've got cards already popping out, so that's a good sign. All right, what else do you want us to know? Thank you for these messages. All right. Some of you may have felt like you've been levitating this week. This week may have been really up and down for you, and it might have caused you to go through some different emotional feelings. But it's going to be important for you to ground your energy. A lot of you need to ground your energy, ground your feelings, your emotions, and get back in touch. A good way to do that is to meditate. You need to meditate, figure out what's going on, listen to your higher self, and don't ignore any of your signs that the universe is giving you. So that's going to be very important. Okay, the levitation was in reverse. So you need to ground. This lets me know that you have not been grounded. Your energy has been all over the place. But if you could sit down and meditate, take time for yourself, be good to yourself, stop taking care of other people. When I say stop taking care of other people, I mean stop taking care of other people before you take care of yourself first. It's going to be very important for you to learn how to take care of you. If you don't take care of you, how can you take care of anybody else? You'll be no good. You'll be running yourself ragged and running yourself thin. So the levitation card definitely resonates about taking care of yourself first, okay? All right. Some of you are just riled up in this energy like witches, right? The witches' wounds. So this is about doing magical medicine. Where are all my kitchen witches at? This is for my kitchen witches. Who are the witches who like to brew inside? They like to use herbs from the earth, the atmosphere. Where are the kitchen witches? Because whatever you are brewing up, you need to use it in all of the 4 elements to stay sacred at heart, to nurture your inner being, to nurture your outer being. Get those herbs going. Maybe put a brew, some cinnamon, rub it on your hands together. but calling all my kitchen witches, it's time for you to step up to the plate. And that goes for, even if you're not witchy, you can still use herbs and other medicinal medicines to help ground your energy, and also call into things that you need into your presence. So say for instance you wanted to do a water spell or a magical spell, use those herbs from nature, okay? If you want to do more lucid dreaming, get mugwort. Mugwort is great for lucid dreaming. All right, spirit world messages. You've been getting downloads. Pay attention to the downloads you're getting. Spirit is sending you information, but are you tuned in enough that you're listening? And not just listening, are you comprehending the messages that they're sending you? Spirit doesn't talk to us in the tone that we're accustomed to. So, like, you can hear my voice. That's not how spirit talks to us. It might be in numbers, it might be in signs, it might be a nudge, an intuitive nudge that spirit is giving you. But tune in so you can listen. And not just listen, but pay attention to the sign, whatever it is. Listen to your gut. If spirit is telling you not to do something, don't do it. But also, this is about connecting to yourself. If you don't ask for help, this is a time that spirit is saying ask for help. If it's something that you need, we want to help you, but we don't know to help you if you don't call on spirit. And that's how spirit works. In order for spirit to help you, you've got to call on spirit so that they can be prepared to step in. All right. And last but not least, for our pure magic deck, we've got power. It's time for you to step into your power, exert your strength, your force. Make sure that you are setting boundaries for yourself. To me, this is about boundaries, right? Calling in that power, waking up that kundalini energy, and really understanding your worth. If there are things that you feel like, you haven't been called to say, now is the time to call and say those things. Really be vocal about the things that you need. Don't, again, this goes back to self-care, the levitation, not being grounded, putting yourself first. All right, putting yourself first, speaking your own truth, speaking up for yourself, and being powerful in strength and unique in your own way. This is going to be so important to get you through the week. All right, make sure that you are paying attention to those boundaries that you are setting for yourself. And if you pick the pure magic deck, that is your reading. All right, that is your reading for the pure magic deck. All right. All right, so we're going to switch over. Thank you to everyone who chose the Pure Magic deck, and that is this deck right here. All right, so next up, we have our Mystic Martian deck, right? So if you were drawn to this deck, this reading is for you, my lovers. And again, I'm Shayla Nicole 318 with purelovehealing.net. Psychic Shayla. Oh, we got cards popping out right away. Thank you for all of those who are tuned in. Thank you to everyone who is joining. This is your weekly pick a card, okay? So let's see what you get for everyone who was in deck. To our Mystic Martians. Hello to our Martians. What do we need to know for your higher self, your future self? What does your future self need to know? What do you have going on? What is the message from your future self? Give us a clear message. I love to shuffle the cards. Give us a clear message for our future self. What does our future self need to know in here for the week? What does our future self need to know? And if you like this reading, you can always book a reading with me at purelovehealing.net. Psychic Shayla, give us what we need to know. All right. So first of all, for your future self, what you need to know is it's time to travel. It's time to have movement. You're going in an all full circle here. So it's time for mind, body, and spirit to be in movement, okay? Long distance. This might be a good time for you to get Reiki. If your energy has been feeling depleted lately and you're feeling low, call in some Reiki. I'm a Reiki master. We do Reiki and we send Reiki long distance and energy long distance because energy travels all over. So this is a good time for you to get up, do some things, get some movement going. Don't sit around and be stagnant. Stagnant energy is no good, and stagnant energy is low vibrational. We have times and periods, of course, where we need to rest, but it's good for us to get up and move, be in movement, okay? All right. There's some things that have been going on in your life that have been corrupt and unethical. All right. Some people around you that you need to get rid of. Look at him. Look at him. He's like a snake sitting on a throne. You got some people around you who are just not good for you. It's time for you to cut that energy out, right? It's like a cult. It's holding you. It's keeping your vibration low. If this could even be about being around low vibrational people, right? Because low vibrational people will really pull your energy down, really make you feel stagnant. So it's time for you to get away from that type of environment, that type of atmosphere. Cut things out that no longer are good for you. When you're sticking around and you know that the energy is no more, it's time for you to move on and cut. Okay. This is also going to be a time for you to be in deep reflection, that water element, going deeper into your emotions. If you haven't been feeling your emotions or allowing yourself to feel things, this is a good time for you to allow yourself to feel things, time to reflect, but also be kind to yourselves. A lot of times when we're going through things, we're not always kind to ourselves. We beat ourselves up for not maybe getting over things fast enough or dealing with things fast enough. But this is a time for you to really self-reflect and go within deep, okay? And maybe people right now need your compassion. Maybe it's something that you're going through personally and someone needs your compassion. They need you to be that water and be able to flow and go with the flow and move in a generous way. So also be okay to go with the flow, okay? These are for all my water elements. All right. Show unconditional love. Go out and do things that make you feel good, that bring you excitement, that bring you laughter. Do things that are good for your spirit. Be around people that are good for your spirit. Okay. You see her, she's happy. She's going with the flow. That goes back to that water element, being kind and compassionate. Somebody right now needs your compassion. Somebody right now needs you to be a listening ear for them. All right. This is your future self. Someone needs your help. They're going to need information from you. All right. It's also time to bring harmony into your space. Harmony, adjustments, peace into your space. Okay. If you've been feeling like your space is just out of whack, this is what is going on. You have no harmony. You have no balance. Make sure you're doing your rituals, okay? This kind of ties into, even if you didn't pick the pure magic deck, this can tie in. It's time for you to be a kitchen witch. Some of you need to get the herbs, call in, sage your place, cleanse your energy out. And don't be around things and situations that cause you to feel unprotected, that cause you to feel like you're not in a space of safety. Safety is very, very important. And this is a time about feeling and being safe. Okay. Get that black tourmaline in, get that black sage in. If you need something stronger, then you need to get dragon's blood, because that will help you. Okay. And these are for everyone who picked that second deck, that Mystic Martian. This is what your future self needed you to know. So all my Martians, that one was for you. Okay. May it resonate at the highest vibration. This is for all my shape shifters. Thank you to all my shape shifters. All right. What do we need to know for our future selves as shapeshifters? All right, give us the energy that we need as shapeshifters. Shapeshifters are very cool, by the way. All right, what are our shapeshifters? What do we need to know? All right, shapeshifters, we've got the Princess and the Frog, right? It's time to heed wise counsel. So this means make sure that you are listening. Okay, make sure that you are tuning in. Someone wants to give you some information. Someone wants you to know something, to learn something, but you've got to be able to listen to the counsel of others, right? You got to be able to tune in so that you can hear them and hear them diligently and wisely. This is going to be very important for you to get the information. We all know the Princess and the Frog. The frog was the prince, but the princess, the soon-to-be princess, had to listen in order to be able to kiss her frog. So someone who is around you is wise, and it's wise for you to listen to them and take heed of the information they're trying to give you, okay? It's also going to be a time for you to find solutions. Something's going on where you need to know answers, right? But you got to know where to look. So make sure you put yourself in a situation where you know where to look, where you know where to find those answers. That's going to be very, very important for you. All right. finding answers in dark places. And those answers are not going to always come from somewhere that's love and light. Those answers are going to come from places where, you really have to dig into yourself. It might be a time for you to journal. It might be a time for you to take notes. It might be a time for you to do shadow work. But whatever it is, you've got to find the answers, and you've got to be willing to go to some dark places to find the answers. It's not going to be all good and friendly when you're going to those places. In order for you to grow, you've got to be able to dig deep, and you got to be able to dig deep without fear. Fear is okay, but it's about going through that fear, challenging that fear so that you don't stay there. All right. Oh, you have a mighty shield protecting you. The sacred beetle armor. And I don't know if you know anything about beetles, but beetles were considered mystical, magical. They are shields of protection. They were used by the Egyptians. So you got protection around you. The gods and the angels are definitely protecting your spirit. Make sure that you're in tune and in touch, that so that you can understand what your gods want you to know with this particular protection. Beetles are a very important part of coming into our existence. When they come in, they have a message for you. And it's about recreating and maintaining a shield for yourself at this time. This is a time for protective layers. So make sure that you're using sunscreen wherever you are. Make sure that you're bundling up, and make sure that you are putting barriers in between yourself. Make sure that you are, making sure that you're not out of balance. A lot of shapeshifters have to use shields, because if they don't, they will take on everyone's energy. See yourself being cleansed of negative energy, of things that don't relate for you anymore. You're going to receive intervention and strong psychic protection. And this is what this is letting you know. Okay. Uh-oh. You got some wonderful news coming. There's going to be some great energy that's coming your way. So make sure that you're tuned in so that you can get this great news and this great energy that's headed your way. All right. This means things are going to start opening up for you. Maybe situations that you felt like weren't working in your favor, things are about to start working in your favor, and they're going to work out better than you even imagined. So, you might have been sad. Oh my God, this didn't work out the way I thought it was. It's okay. It had to go that way so that it could work out even better for you to come. Get out of the past. It's time for you to get out of the past. Stop reliving the same memories over and over again. It's not doing you any good. Okay? It's just not doing you any good. It's no good to stay in the same place. Let the memories go so that you can bring in a new vibration, so that you can bring in new energy, new situations, new formats. Okay? Let go of the past. We don't look in our rearview mirrors anymore. Once we move forward and we stay forward. That's going to be so important for you guys, okay? About your future self, and what you need to know is it's time to move on. You can't keep living in the past. If Vaseline is watching, this is my favorite. I love this little stick. It's great for the lips, okay? Little plug for Vaseline. All right. And last but not least, for my shapeshifters, guys, you've got some uplifting new friends coming with some positive situations. Get rid of those old friends. Get rid of those old friends who were Debbie Downers, bring you down. Anytime you told them about an idea, it was blah. They didn't want to support you. Those days are over. Those days are out. You've got new friends. You've got hedgehog love, baby. They're going to surround you like needles. You know how hedgehogs come in and they have the little thorns? They're going to be stuck to you like a thorn, but they're going to be good energy. That energy that you need, that energy that's going to surround you and uplift you. Okay. So this is for my shapeshifters. All right, my shapeshifters. May this resonate at the highest vibration. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, share. I love you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you for letting me tune into your energy, peace, and light. Don't forget, I have the past life regression hypnotherapy on the 19th. That's this Friday coming up. and it's only 22.22. No, excuse me, it's 40. It's 40 to join. My Reiki circle is 22.22, but the hypnosis is 40. You can sign up at purelovehealing.net. All right. If you ever wanted to know who you were in the past, this is a good way for you to tap in and figure out who you were in another life. All right. Peace and light, guys. I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and light. All right. Have a great one.